You and Me Against HD is our latest hashtag. It's about increasing the Scottish Huntington's disease family. How you can do it is to ask your friends over the next 3 years to come involved in actively fundraising for our charity. To really do a world-class job that I want to see our charity do, we need funds and resources to really keep pushing the barriers and continue to be the best in the world at supporting families that are suffering from HD.
I've had Huntington's disease for 7 years. It comes from my grandfather's side of the family, and it was passed on to my mum, and my mum passed on to me. And I found out in 2008 that I had the active gene.
It runs in my dad's family. My mum had got a phone call from Brian at the Southern General, the genetics department, to say that my dad had been diagnosed.
I thought I'd be in my 40s, but basically 3 years later in 2011, I was symptomatic. You know, I was so angry because I wasn't angry that I was symptomatic, it was the age.
I'd never heard of it. I had spoke to Brian on the phone, and he came out on the Monday evening to my mum's house to talk to myself and my husband.
My grandfather's family was out of sight, out of mind, and a lot of people were put into asylums because it was antisocial. So that's how I'm as open as I can. I've had some people asking me what's wrong with me. I've been told that I look drunk. I look mad, right? That's the common theme with me. I've been stopped with police and everything. But if somebody does give me a strange look, I will turn around and tell them straight in the face I've got a brain illness. And if I make you uncomfortable, that's your problem, not mine.
I suffer from anxiety and depression, and for about 1.5 years I never left the house. They were able to get me in touch with a counsellor who I went and seen. Sally is my nurse. Sally would come out if I was having a small meltdown, then I could phone her.
My support worker, Gillian, when she comes to meet me, it's not like a client with Huntington's. It's just like I'm talking to one of my pals. I've got as much medical support as I need, but she is an emotional, she's really good that way. I'm really lucky to have her.
The lot of them, all of them, every one of them, even the youth group, are fantastic. I can't praise them enough.
We just do activities like yoga and all that. We go to camps, and we also do conferences. I'm really looking forward to the trampolining because my cousin's going to be there and it's his first time, so I'm going to introduce him to everybody.
Finding a friend for HD is the most important thing that anyone can do, because what we need to do is make sure that this disease is not hidden anymore. And I found a very influential friend in Rome, in Pope Francis, when he met more than 150 patients. The leader of 1.2 billion Catholics around the world was a very influential friend indeed. So you don't necessarily need to have the Pope on your side, just a couple of people will do.
Incredibly, we have 750 people who did brilliant work last year. They raised £250,000, which helped us do some amazing things for youth groups, for carers and for people with the disease. Can you imagine what we'd be able to do if we had 3 times that amount? What I'm asking you to do is to get 3 friends and multiply our $250,000 through fundraising, through getting involved or doing your own charity events.
Right through, you know, when you find out you've got the active gene in the family, everybody should have what I've got because it's important. It's easy to feel alienated like this. So it's really important.
We will not get the help that we need unless these things are in place. We need funding.